Midlands limelight of late, but with Derby finally hitting some form in the league, could Pride Park stage an upset? Ian Crocker describes the action.
Savage, Birmingham fans down that end, delighted that he's rolled it out, and he booted the ball accidentally at the assistant referee Dave Richardson, and was wisely quick to offer his apologies. Just as well everyone sees the funny side of that. Benitez now, and Jerome is in! Bywater having to turn that away for a corner. We've waited a while for some decent chances to come along, but that was certainly one for Birmingham. Pearson. McEverley. Johnson's header. Pearson's onto it though. Tong. Pearson! Beaten away by Hart. Now it's livening up. Pearson exchanging passes with Tong, but Joe Hart standing guard and standing firm. With some big boys out of the FA Cup already, Alex McLeish will be hoping to go a long way in this competition. Savage it is to whip it in. Barker nearly! Joe Hart somehow kept that out. And Sean Barker, who had the first effort, was in there again to steer that header away from its intended target. Now, how much did Hart know about this? He knew a fair bit. A sharp reaction from Hart to keep that out from Barker. Tong does deliver. Away by Johnson, but only as far as McEverley. Stephen Pearson now. McEverley moves away from Larson. It's a fair old strike! And it kicked up in front of Joe Hart. And Derby have the lead. Jay McEverley makes the difference. There was a horrible bounce in front of Hart. But Derby are dreaming of an upset. Johnson. Kevin Phillips lurking, but not quite scoring. It's been forced away for a corner. There was real danger for Derby then, though, because everyone knows how good this man is in front of goal. McFadden's corner is a good one, and it's in. Scott Dan is claiming it, and Birmingham have equalised. McFadden's corner was a beauty. Michael Tong on the post, couldn't keep it out. Gardner sends it through. It's off the post and finished, but forced in. Liam Ridgewell has surely put Birmingham in the quarter-finals with a stoppage-time strike. Kevin Phillips nearly made it happen. Liam Ridgewell did make it happen. That is a sore one for Derby County to take. Still a bit of defending to do, perhaps, for Birmingham. Savage! Great effort! Fantastic save from Hart! Robbie Savage, of all people, thought he'd scored an excellent equaliser. But Hart got his fingertips to it. An astonishing end to this cup tie. Nigel, how hard was defeat to take?
Difficult, because for the majority of the game, once we got the first 20 minutes out of the way, showed them a bit too much respect, a bit tentative from that point. Very good indeed again, and get the one goal up, and just a couple of breaks in that went against us in our penalty area, one from a corner, one from a free kick, and we ended up losing the game.
We're in the quarter-finals. we're delighted with that. It's been a good season so far, and I suppose the players don't want this season to end the way the results are going for us, but we need to play a lot better than that.
It is some season Birmingham are having, and it's far from over. But as a former Derby boss, you feel for them slightly. They were perhaps a little unlucky today, George.
Yeah, but cup ties are like that. I mean, Derby did very well. Of late, they've done, picked up some great points, especially, that win against Newcastle last week. But Birmingham, I think, have showed great spirit all season. And Alex, said that they maybe didn't play too well today, but they've shown that spirit, and no matter how they've played, they've won games and they've showed consistency. And somebody like Kevin Phillips, who can come off the bench and win you games as well. So that says a lot for them. Well, absolutely. It's Ridgewell who gets the final touch, but it's Kevin Phillips who, in a way, creates the winner, Dennis.
Yeah, you have a look at it. He's just an instinctive goal scorer, He's turned on a sixpence and he's hit the post. He reacts to everything, Kevin. Look at him, he's moving as the ball's gone, and, that's what a striker's about, and that's what he's about. I see the two finishes. I think it was last week where he's brought it down his chest and he's half volleyed it in, and then he's got a near post one. He's just so instinctive, and he's quality, and I'm surprised they didn't keep him, West Brom. Really
no, he's been an asset for Birmingham for sure. Now, combative midfielder could describe any number of people in this room, but it certainly describes Robbie Savage, who's still turning it in.
You know what? I'm so pleased this hasn't gone in, because we'd have never heard the last of this, would we? It was a wonderful strike. He looked really tired, and if them old legs had a bit more power, it might have gone in.
Well,
bless him.
There's a bit in this, though, isn't there, for the linesman?
Yeah.
The referee's assistant, I should say.
Bless him.
Doesn't mean that, of course,
no,
does he?
He got away with it, bless him, but well, it looked like it hurt, didn't it?
I think he's just counting and make sure he's got the right number there.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it there. From the Midlands to the South Coast, and a proper derby next. Southampton versus Portsmouth, with pride.